into this particular season, we had lost 4 out of 5 starters. We only really had Corey Kirk back, and Dustin Moore had played some. Otherwise, we had very little experience. Yet the kids worked really hard in the summer, and I was optimistic going into the season. Yet I'm always a realist, and I thought that if we could finish, second or third in the conference, and maybe win a couple of games in the tournament, that's how I probably had projected us.
It was a very special postseason because during the season we had struggled some, but yet the team found a way to come together, and during the tournament time it seemed like all the little things that we needed to do, we were able to get accomplished.
The 9-1 start, and then actually should have been 10-0 because we lost a bet first game of the year, first time that my coaching career I've ever lost a bet. And we led the whole game until the last shot. The kid made the 3-pointer to win the game. So it easily could have been 10-0. And I felt at that particular time, there's 3 things offensively in a basketball team that you look for. Number 1 is a post presence. Number 2 is an outside presence. And number 3, taking the ball to the hoop. Well, I felt we had 2 out of 3. I felt that we had the outside game and we could take the ball to the hoop. But second time around, I thought having very little post presence would probably hurt us, and that was correct. We did not really have a prototype post player this year. We had many times 5 guards on the floor, and that hurt us the second half of the season.
I'm not going to, it's not good. That wasn't our team at that time.
I think we had one meeting where we just had to mainly start believing in ourselves. We really weren't doing it. We were just out there and doing the game plan and not really believing in it. We had to switch that up a little bit.
I think every team plays good against Cuba City because they just know us as a good basketball team. Everybody wants to beat us, so I think that they were playing a little better than us. Should have been playing better.
Is this run more special because of the 27 run more game in the playoffs?
I think it might be. Because, the first half of the year we had a great year, and the second half didn't play too well. No one thought we were going to, get out of regionals.
A lot of the games we lost were close games second half of the season, and we were just a tad off. And somehow in the postseason, we were able to get over the hump. And instead of losing those close games, we were able to bring it together and prevail in the tournament.
The confidence was down, but I knew those losses in there. We were playing teams that were, they were on a hot streak right there, and we just couldn't catch a break. We were getting some bad luck, and the teams were just playing good that we were losing to, and sometimes it happens that way. But the confidence was a little down there at the end. But once you start getting to a rhythm of the game, it's easy to play after that.
Well, we struggled so much there about a 10-game stretch when we went 3-7 there that I think that once we got to the tournament it was a never say die attitude like what we got to lose.
I think everyone on the team enjoyed being the underdog. I think it was kind of a motivational thing. We'd come into games and it's like, all right, everyone expects you to lose. There's no pressure. Nothing. You just go out there and just play your best. I think it really played to our advantage in the playoffs.
Being underdogs in all your games, does it make this run more special?
Probably, because our team thrives on being underdogs. We're not a team that likes to be known more.
We knew we could turn it around because we started 9-1. And we knew we could try to beat any team that we played. So that we had to take one game at a time and not look ahead to the next opponent.
Oh yeah, every single game they kept going on, just kept getting better and better. And it was just we were just happy to keep playing, really. And it was just a fun trip for us. We were just having fun. Pretty much my job, straight out into the playoffs, was pretty much Morton's. Coach, me and tallest player on the team, guy who could probably jump the highest compared to Becker, but he pretty much gave it up to me to box up the big guys because there was a lot of teams in class that had a lot of big guys that, I mean, even two bigger guys that were bigger than us. And he gave me the responsibility of taking care of the boards, making sure that I had all of them. And it was just my responsibility to take care of the big guys and just do what I had to do to get what people.
Going into that game, we knew they weren't a bad team. They're that team that when they're hot, they're high. When they're not the greatest team. But we just played hard and knew that they had a shot at beating us, so we had to go and give 100%.
We knew going in we had to box up those two big guys. And we did that, but no one gave us a chance. That's what made it so much better to win that game. Going in, all we heard all week was we're going to lose double digits, not a chance. So it's pretty nice winning that game.
Our 3-point game was for the
Once we got into the tournament, and then I thought the key was the Broadhead game. The Broadhead game really set us up for the regional finals, and then everything took off. They really had a big team, and they had a really nice point guard. To this day, I don't know how we beat them. We played a 2-3 zone, and we kept the game close. And I've always had a theory that if you keep the game close, and if you're used to winning, then you just might win. And that's what happened. And then Tyler Timmerman had a breakout game against Broadhead. He scored 15 points, the sophomore point guard.
And the same thing there too. This time we had to stop that big 6'6", 6'7" guy, along with their point guard. And then it was the same thing out here all week. Was we don't stand a chance against those guys. Our Cinderella story is over, and pretty nice. And Andy Richard had an unbelievable play at the end.
Probably when Craig stole the ball against the last when it puts into sectionals.
It was my assistant coach, Steve Geiser, who really probably won that game for us. They called a timeout with 26 seconds to go, scored a tie, and they were going to take the last shot. Steve said to me, he said, Coach, what do you think? Maybe going to the 1-3-1 trap, because they're going to pull for the last shot. And I said to Steve, well, Steve, we'll either be geniuses, or I said, they're going to score the last against us. So we went to the 1-3-1 trap, and lo and behold, if they didn't try a cross-court pass, and Andy Richards intercepts and scores with 1 second to go. And then, the really, Tim, which Steve and I didn't realize, I don't think Steve realized it, and I didn't realize it, Andy was on the wrong side of the floor. Andy was on the wrong side of the floor. He should have been on the side where they brought the ball in. And later on, I would say to Andy, I said, Andy, what were you doing on that side of the floor? He said, our sophomore point guard, Tyler Timmerman, came out of the timeout. He said to Andy, let's switch sides. He said, you do a better job rebounding, and I do a little bit better job trapping. And so, wasn't it a great coaching movement? My goodness. So, but, that was an unbelievable game, and that really set us up going into the sectionals. And then, we started to believe once we hit the sectionals that who knows, we could make it state.
Steal against the Blacks. Set it up for me.
Okay, coming out of the timeout, coach decided to go to a 1-3-1 to mix it up because we were in 2-3 for the last minute. So right before we went out, Tyler said to switch sides. Usually I'm on the other side, and so we did. And I just had a good read on his passes. That guy was getting trapped, and he had really no one else to go besides my guy. Just picked it off and had enough time to lay it in.
Andy Richard play a deposit against the players.
After those two wins, I mean, those were exciting games to go to. I'm sure to watch. I didn't really score a whole lot, but I mean, the games, those two games were being that close. I mean, giving us no chance at all, and you came, especially against Broadhead, the two bigger guys. I mean, they were tough guys to handle. And I mean, winning by those two games by 2 when no one expected you to, just made the win better. There's nothing like it.
We're in that game, we knew we had to stop. There's a good guard, a big guy. We had to get on the boards because they flew to the boards every play. And we started out pretty good. We were up by 10 at half, I think. Second half, they came out and they got back in the game. And Kirky almost made a shot at the buzzer to win it, but we had to go into overtime. And we just started off. We got the lead right away, and then they had a foul, and we were just going to play pretty close.
It came down to that Schernicker and also that big guy. If we could stop Schernicker and hold that big guy to his normal average, would be okay. And then there was the same thing too. People doubted us again, and it's pretty fun.
How much more rewarding is it to see people celebrate you and tired stuff?
It was a lot. It felt really good because all the people that didn't believe us became believers at the end. And it's kind of funny listening to them changing their mind and saying that you guys got a chance now at state.
The point guard. They're going up to stop him, I think, from that big hit too. And if we kept him off the boards, we'd do all right. The donor man that game. Well, a little bit of both, I think. And did a pretty good job stopping those two defensively. Nice job.
And they had a really nice team. We had a nice team, and they had played those guys 10 times, and who knows, we might lose 9. But that particular night, we played well. We're a deja vu all over again. 26 seconds to go. They call timeout. We don't get a steal this time, but we get a jump ball and force it into overtime.
And the fact that we came out and scored the first 6 or 7 points, that overtime and Tyler went off on them.
Win that game, and Tyler Timmerman, who's got 2 more years with us, he scores 28 points. And so it seemed like Tim in the tournament, in the Orfordville game, it was Corey Kirk. And in the Broadhead game, it was Tyler Timmerman and Dustin Moore. And then in the New Glarus game, it was Andy Richards and Dustin Moore. And then in the Poinette game, it was Tyler Timmerman again, So it seemed like we had a new guy step up every time that we needed somebody.
Yeah, Coach knew we could beat them by doubles, so he told us, and everyone was thinking it was going to be a really close game. I mean, I did too. I thought it was sectional final game. I thought it'd be a little bit closer, but Andy came out, hit some threes, and just played some good ball and got a great one.
That Wild Rose game, I think everyone's going to say the Wild Rose game was just a great game. And the electricity in there was just outstanding. I mean, Andy came out, obviously hit the first 6 threes of the game. That just set the tone for the rest of the game. Everyone was into it.
Walk me through that.
I don't know. It's just every time I shot it, felt like it was going in, and it didn't matter who was guarding me. It just felt good. When Kurt Desharlais hit the 3 at the end of the Wild Rose game, that was pretty cool.
Probably right as the buzzer went of the Wild Rose game, and just knowing that you're going to state, and I mean by such a big dividend there that the score was. I mean, you didn't expect that because we went so close. And since the other games in the sectional final game, we went by 31. It's just unreal. But it definitely right as the buzzer run of that Wild Rose game, just having in your mind that you're going to state. That was great.
After Twig hit the 6 threes in the first quarter, I had a pretty good feeling that we make it through this game.
That was pretty exciting. It doesn't happen to very many teams, about 4 every year. So it'll be one of those 4 best teams in the States. Because we all have cousins and relatives that have been on state teams and everything like that. Now we can talk about how we had our trip to state. Like that.
But I had just a great day. One of the best days in Cuba City. It was kind of nice staying up in Madison all day, going to the mall, and people coming to you, congratulations, making it to the state and stuff like that. Then going up to the coast and watching them bring the gold ball, which is a lot of fun. Hopefully we have the team next year.
There's nothing like that. We went to the state girls game after that. This was great. After we beat a team like that with the highest score in the state. There's nothing like that.
The Wild Rose game, I think, just because everybody expected to be so close and turn out to be a blowout, and then to be able to go to this girls' game after winning and be able to enjoy it. We had a loss on the European much, so
it's kind of hard to explain. It's just keeps having the tradition of going far in the playoffs every year, making a great playoffs run, got some state championships to prove it. Just go to state, keep that tradition going. Feels really good.
That's the best game that any team has ever played for me. You always expect a tough game in the sectional finals, and to win by 32 points in the sectional finals, and I don't know how many shots we missed that game, but we didn't miss it. And you said you hit it right. You had Jake Morrow, the leading the state in scoring 32 points. What do you get, guys? 13? 11 or 13 points he had, and that was it. So it was really a thrill to get the state, and then once we got the state, Tim, we ran into Whitefish Bay Dominican. I think you could have put an all-star team together of the three other teams that were there, and I don't know if you could have beat Whitefish Bay Dominican. They were that good, and I thought we played well enough. We just didn't hit our shots, and once we had to go man, then we were in trouble. But it was a great year, one that I'll always remember, and they say, does it ever get tired going to state? No, it only gets better. It only gets better, especially after you've been absent about 5 or 6 years down there. Really happy for the kids, happy for my coaches, just happy that things were the way they did.
There's 502 schools in the state, 502 schools. And last weekend, there were 4 schools that won a state championship. There was only one school that had an undefeated season. That was Cuba City Girls. Please stand up.
Mr. Robson and his family were in an accident last Thursday on their way to the girls' game, and the basketball team has signed a ball for Blake.
We got a lot of great things happening in Cuba City. I think we'd be remiss if we didn't recognize. Is Jenny Denard here? Jenny, are you here? Jenny. State championships in 3 years. That's unbelievable. Congratulations.
We want to congratulate the girls. That was an excellent season, and we want to thank the Fed Man. You guys are great teams. I mean, nothing to describe real for you guys. And I just hope to see you guys at the game, and I'll just pretty much fucking up there. Thank you.
The game, obviously, at 9:05 tomorrow morning, and people said, maybe we got it back early. There's 4 teams in it. Manitowoc, Brown County, Branchburg, which is almost in Canada, Cuba City, and Whitefish Bay Dominican. And they did a poll, 50 sports writers from around the state, and they picked Division 1, 2, 3, and 4 winners. And out of the 50 sports writers, 49 picked Dominican, 1 picked Cuba City. He was a sports writer from Fond du Lac. I don't know him, but I'm going to meet him this weekend. And it's been that way. Nobody gave us much of a chance with Broadhead. They went 6'7", 6'7", 320, 280. They weren't missing Nicky Meals. But Tyler stepped up, and he got 15 that night. And against Markview, Corey stepped up. He got 25 that night. And Dustin has averaged doubles players. And the score is tied with 26 seconds to go. And they called the timeout. That was probably the worst timeout they could have called, to be honest with you. Because we went to a 1-3-1 track. Andy Richards stole the ball, went down and scored with 1 second to go, and man, was that a good feeling from that side. That was tremendous. And then we went to Pointet, and everybody said, Pointet, my goodness, #1 seed. We don't stand a chance against Pointet. Score tie, almost deja vu all over again, 26 seconds to go. They call the timeout. Bad timeout. We go to a 1-3-1 trap. We get forced to jump ball with 2.5 seconds. Gordon gets the ball here, shoots it, 3/4 down, pops out. We go to overtime. Their coach sent the paper the next day. I thought we had them because they were tired. We scored the first 7 points, never looked back, and we're in the sectional finals against Wild Rose. Now you say, where is Wild Rose? It's up by Wisconsin Rapids. They had the #1 scorer in the state, Jake Morrow, averaging 27 points a game. Tyson and Jamie Schrum basically took him on Saturday. He scored 11 points. Andy Richards scored 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. The score is 18-5, and Andy's got all 18 at the end of the first quarter. In 34 years that I've been in Cuba City, the finest game that any team has ever played for me. And I called, we didn't take the game. How stupid can a coach be? We didn't even take the game. So I called the Wild Girls coach and I said, did you take the game? And he wasn't in the best of moods. And he said, yeah, we take the game. I said, can I get the tape? He said, yeah, we gave you the tape. So each one of the players, they all played that day. Each one of the players will get a tape of that game because that was the greatest game ever played under Coach Benning until tomorrow. And tomorrow,
Oh, Cuba High, our alma mater, will be true to you. Our black and gold time to victory. In our casket, and our chorus ringing over hill and dale. And for our high school, we are singing. Hail to you all, hail, Cuba High, our alma mater.
One night we went to UW Platteville and we had some alumni scrimmage and we had Reichner from UWP. But it's amazing when you get on the court with the Whitefish Bay Dominican, the quickness, the size, it's just so hard to simulate. The athletic ability they had was unbelievable. And I mean, witness to that is the fact that they beat Madison Memorial in the Christmas tournament. They also defeated Racine St. Catherine's during the regular season. Just proves what a very talented team they had.
there it is, Andrew. That's more like it. Tyler, great job, Tyler. Great job. Got to be pleased with yourself. Understand? All right, let's go. This time we're going to pounce. Make sure that beside Kurt's on, he's picking down, he's getting the ball. You understand? Let's go. Dustin? Flip. Got the shot, Dust? Got it? Board? Beautiful. Okay. Telling you, gentlemen, get into an offense tomorrow. For Thursday, you survive the first wave of attack. They've got to have you crapping in your pants the first 3 or 4 minutes. If you can survive that first 3 or 4 minutes, the up 2, down 2, we'll beat them. We'll beat them. Okay? I like that shot. I like that shot. And you're shooting the ball really well. So, Jake, nice job. Nice job. If that guy gets around, come on. Turkey, you're coming. You're coming. By the way, Sig all the way back. You never leave him. When that shot's taken, I don't care if you get a rebound all day. When that shot's taken, all you're doing is boxing him out. Trummy, you got that? All you're doing. He gets a board, it's going to cost you. All right, let's go. Run it. Come here. Back, Andrew. Back, Andrew. Good. Nice job, Kirky. Good. All right. Good shot. Not too bad, Kleiner. Not too bad. Keep in mind, gentlemen, unless you are a good shooter, there'll be 8,000 to 10,000 people at the goal center. Guys don't shoot it nearly as well when there's 8,000 to 10,000 people there. Boyd will shoot it well. He's a shooter. Dustin will shoot it well. He's a shooter. So will Tyler. Help, boys. That's a nice shot, right? That's a nice shot. You know, tonight we worked out at UW Platteville, and I thought this was extremely necessary for us because we tried to simulate the type of quickness that we're going to see on Thursday morning, especially when they double team our point guard and stuff like that. Us being able to get into an offense, because Tim, I think the most important thing for us, if we can get into an offense, get down the floor, set it up, I think we'll be fine. But if they make us turn it over, we've got problems. I obviously, you know, they've got some size and they obviously got some hops, so they're going to jump extremely well, and we've got to. I think that a good start is important for us. You know what I mean? And throughout the tournament series, we basically, you know, I mean, last 2 games we've hit 10 threes apiece. You know what I mean? So and that's not an easy task on the Kohl Center floor, but I think we're up to it. I think we're able to do it. So I'm open.
Watching them on tape, it seems like they're beatable, I think, and we shouldn't let their record intimidate us.
We're the underdog, obviously. You know, they're undefeated, but I love being the underdog, and I think we got a great chance to beat them. And Coach has faith in us. All the rest of the coaching staff and all of us players think we can do it.
The idea that we're really the colossal underdog. You know, I mean, many people are calling this Dominican team not only the best team in Division III, but maybe the best team in the state. So you have the classic David and Goliath matchup. And I think our kids really relish that idea of being able to play them. And, you know, I haven't heard any of our kids say, well, too bad we don't play Cali or Grantsburg first, you know. No, I think we're happy to be playing Dominican first, and we'll see what happens.
I think for us to beat them, we have to play the tough defense, and I think we just need to be on for shooting. I'd say we're really loose because that last game was really fun to play in, so I think we're loose from that.
I'm sure they've heard about the Cuba City tradition. It's great. You know, girls just got a state title, and you know we just made it to state. It's not many times that you know both teams make it, boys and girls. So
don't expect us to even get to state with a 17-8 record. I mean, 12-8 going into the tournament. I mean, we are really the underdog. Yeah, it's great being the underdog. No one expects you to win, and it's a lot of fun. Upset teams, it's great. A lot of fans get into it. Just help support you. It's great. Yeah, we're just playing out to keep playing. Pretty much, we're just worried about game by game, not worried about anything. Just sticking with our defense. That's our strong point.
I mean, hey, if we had shooting good that night, I mean, that's even greater. I mean, there's nothing else you can expect out of your team. So great.
Remember what we learned tomorrow? Hold on. Hey, nice job.
Believe.
Good.
I thought it was different, you know, than the gym. It was bigger, trying to get us used to the cold center floor. And then Jeff taking us out for dinner was real nice of him because he's been doing breakfast all year and finished off with letting us pick up the menu at the 3 miles. Really nice of him.
Yeah. Beginning of the year, we got beat by Benton, and then we won, I think, 9 in a row, and then we lost last 7 out of 10 games. I never thought they'd be there, but they're doing it.
It does. You like it. I can see right now, Tyson, you like it. I love it. Get aggressive. Get aggressive. Get aggressive. Go. Good pick. Got it. Nice job, Dust. Nice job. Nice. Okay, let's jump it up, Coach. Good. Nice. Bring it, bud. Pass. Good. Nice job, Shrummy. Nice job. Nice job, Shrummy. Good. Good. Nice job, Kirky. Good job. Good run. You getting used to the floor? I think we like it. I think we like it. That's the main thing. All right, let's shoot some Dustin down here. Get those 8 guys down here. 4 of them are shooting, and the other 4 are shooting free throws. Everybody's got their own ball. The other 7 are down there. Let's go. Hurry up. Free throws, then we're going to switch. Get some free throws in, all right? Let's go. Good workout, gentlemen. Good workout. Very impressive. Very impressive. Okay? 1, 2, 3. In the first quarter, he's got all 18 points, and it's 18-5, and we never look back against a good ball club. I mean, Denny, you've been around enough to know that that sectional final game is always the toughest one. That's the bugger that usually is going to stop you from getting to state. Well, you know, won that game against the leading scorer in the state, Jake Morrow, by 31 points. You know, that was amazing. It was amazing. We, you know, it was unreal. We just couldn't ask for anything better than what came through that day.
Knowing that you're one of the top teams in the state, you know, and you proved to everyone else that you deserve to be here. Just a very great feeling.
Remember what I said, the initial onslaught is the key. All right? They've got to get you early. They've got to get you early. If they don't get you early, and they think that right now, you know, they're thinking, hey man, we're the Division III state champions, we're undefeated. Those guys in Cuba City are over there, and they're afraid to play us. Gentlemen, the thing that's impressed me most of the week, I have not heard one of you say, boy, too bad we didn't play Roncalli, whoever Roncalli is. Too bad we didn't play Grantsburg, whoever Grantsburg is. Understand? I think to a person and to a coaching staff, we wanted Dominican. We wanted Dominican. It's alive. You don't get a chance very often on a big stage to think David and Goliath. Believe me, if you come out and play well that first quarter, who's ever in this Kohl Center will be with you. They'll be with you. Okay? The original Whitefish Bay, 42,000 people in Whitefish Bay. All their players happen to be from Milwaukee. 560,000. You add the 40, you got 600,000 people. And now we get a chance, 2,256, something like that. 256 to take them on. Understand? It's a great opportunity. You'll look back on it years from now and say, one of the highlights of my life. One of the highlights of emotional person anyway, so I gotta watch myself. Gentlemen, I think we've got the greatest inspiration on our coaching staff. Bob, okay? I don't know if it's been 15 or 20 years now. When Bob's been with me for 25. But when he found out that he had cancer, and not cancer, it was a tumor on the aorta. And I talked to him the night before he went in. I won't be long, coach. I won't be long. You know, we'll be all set for the summer camps and everything else. Well, he got a bad break. He lost his mobility. You know, a lot of people would have hung it up. Not him. Greatest inspirational story I've ever heard in my life. All right? What that man goes through every day, he puts it in perspective. You go out there today, if you have that energy, what he's done in the last 15 or 20 years, that's going to be it. Go! Go! Believe!
We had nothing to lose. Nobody expected us to get there.
You got anything to say, bud?
No, just wonder who can play entirety.
Guys?
Give it all, you guys. Nobody thought we were going to be here. Let's go out and do it. Let's do it.
Play your game, guys. You know what you want. All right?
Come on, guys. Come on, boys.
Doc, I talked to the coach. Not a bad guy. Not a bad guy. I said, Joe, congratulations. Perfect season. Those are tough. Thank you. I said, hope we can give you a game. I said, I hope you can too.
All right. Come on, let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
A senior guard, number 14, Chris Becker. A senior forward, number 30, Adam Bruner. And a guard, a 6'4" senior, number 32, Corey Firth.
As we've said for 26 games, guys. Wrong kick. Let's kick. Come on, let's go. Right there, Andrew. Right there, buddy. Right there. Right there.
Gary's experience over the years is certainly going to come in handy today with this type of game. That's what comes to him and lays it out. Defensively, you can say like play man, like to play 1-3-1, but probably going to see a little bit of a adaptation 1-3-1 today. Watch number 20, Tyson Dressler, all over Crosby, floats out with a 3-point, hasn't missed the shot for a third rebound for the Cuban. That'll be the matchup that he goes with. 20 to Tyson. They're really going to have to get loose off screens to come take care of the ball. Dressler driving, scoring with a move over Doug. Very physical move. You know what he wanted to do. Strong enough to get it up over the top.
Hustle! Hustle! Hey! Dribble! 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 The pressure's not that great. Take it to the hoop. Take it to the hoop.
Now here's Brandon Brown. This time they find Haley. Cuba City finally gets the ball. There's Andy Richards. Gets it out tough. Now here's Chris Machine block there on the foul on the Dominican. Gary Pettigrew, 34th year at Cuba City. A career record, 671 wins, 174 losses. Winningest coach in Wisconsin high school history.
On top, the guy who gets the ball, you gotta hit it right away coming up. You can't wait. Understand? Tyler, you can take that guy all day long. All right? We're coming out now. top Tyler. Understand? Then we're back. Then we're going triple twig. We got to get twig off the side. All right? Triple twig. Then pass. All right. Now, Haley proved that he can shoot. We've got to get on Haley. Understand? Doing a good job on one. Give him on from the wing when he gets at the top. You understand? But you got to get on the board. Let's go now. Come on. Our ball, coach. Our ball. Let's go.
Their athleticism is tough. They're able to elevate over the Cuba players. They pulled down quite a few rebounds. That was a concern that Coach Overtime had, but they're certainly handling it very well.
It wasn't confident. I mean, we had confidence. We knew we could play with them. We knew they were going to be tough on D and all over us. And we didn't play too bad, but we offensively we couldn't hit shots.
Well, we came in, we knew they were going to play on tough defense, and I guess kept us out of our offense. We couldn't hit shots very well. Well, we played good defense in that game, but we just couldn't hit very well.
Let's go! Tyler, pick it up now. Let's go, Cody. Pick it up.
26-13. Now we've got full court pressure. Shrunk. Gets it to Dressler.
Drop.
Cuba City hasn't hit a three-point shot yet. Dominican now 3 of 11. His record 209 wins, 33 losses. 7th turnover on Cuba City. That leads to a 13-point lead for the Knights. Richard got the three. That won't take the lid off the basket right there. Floats to the free throw line. Now Mitchell.
I was actually surprised. The way we were shooting warm-ups, like the pressure, the warm-up the day before, I mean, we were shooting good out there, but when we came out that Lakers Bay, we couldn't really hit him. We were player shots a little bit, and the player put a lot of pressure on me, which kind of frustrated us a little bit. And I expected us to shoot a little better, but I mean, that happens. And we had a good game plan. I thought it was a good game plan. We played out right. Some of the shots didn't fall.
Hey, first time. Let's start playing.
I think we were feeling a little bit down, but I think we still had the confidence there to win the game. I think at halftime, all of us still thought we could win this game. You know, came out and we just weren't getting in the first half, but we still had the confidence to come back. And I think throughout the entire game, going into the game and everything, we just very high confidence level, thinking we could go in there and we can show these guys what we're made of.
Why can't we get into pass? What is wrong with pass? Why can't we get into pass? You know, we've worked on that the last 2 days that we want to get into pass, because I think if we get into pass, we can get the ball to Corey. He can wheel it right to the basket. If Tyler's there, get him a pass he can hand. All right? Okay? So we're going double, we're going hustle, okay? And we're going Yankee. You got it? Those are the three. We're going out. Go, come on. Come on, let's go. Gotta be able to get me go. I've got to be able to go to 5-man drop, and I've got to be able to go to pass. Understand? We do those 2 things. Come on. Let's lay it all on the floor right now. Hale rebounded us by 7. Too many. Understand? We only got 14 shots. They got 33 shots. That's why the 12-point difference. Right there. We're running triple. Our 5-man double, hustle, and yank. What is that pass? Man, you pass the ball right to him. That's stupid, guys. Sad part, you're not playing anywhere near your game that you got to play. Go to 5-man drop, take the ball over Orange, you understand? Right now you're getting embarrassed. Okay, 13 defense out here. 13 defense. Look for the traps a little bit. You got it? Hey. You be in the middle. Shrubby's in the middle. You got baseline. He's on top. 13. Hey, 5-man drop. Only time I'm going to change is 5-man pass or 5-man drop. Now it's do or die right now.
one team to stay. Guess I don't know. Just but
Drop! 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 Ken, Trummy, get it back to where it's supposed to be. Score! Score! Get a good pick, Corey. Get a good pick, Corey. Get it, Corey. Take him, Ty. Why isn't he shooting? Huh? Like 4 minutes, get it under 10. Get it under 10. That's not asking that much. Hey, we're going drop, but we're going to look, cut sharp, fake the pass, take him to the hoop. Help, help, help. I won't see you after the game, but you and your partner did a great job. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Hey, nice job. Nice job. Hudson, great job. Corey, great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Back near the guard. House. House. Got it, Mike. Push. Got it. Got a very, very nice team, Paul.
Thanks,
Great job. Great job.
Appreciate it.
Great job.
Great job getting your guys here.
Stimulate their quickness, all right? To simulate that quickness is a hard thing to do. And that's where the downfall came today. Wasn't anything else. You followed the game plan. I thought we had a good game plan, to be honest with you. Couple of things surprised me. Number one, I didn't think Haley would shoot it as well as he did. He obviously did. I think we had Blunt pretty well scouted, to be honest with you. And as long as we could stay in our 1-3 chaser, I thought we did a pretty decent job on Blunt. He's a very, very good player. You know what I mean? But I think the thing that surprised us more than anything else, when we picked up the ball, they overplayed all 5 guys. They overplayed all 5 guys, and the guys that were out there can tell you, very difficult to pass at that particular time. Okay? But, as I said, no tears. You went further. You've given me more than I can ever expect. I'll never be able to repay you or the coaching staff for what you did this year. I mean, we could have even tagged it in on Parkview. As you remember, 34-30. And Corey took off
and scored 25 and won that one. And then nobody gave you a shot against Broadhead. And by all rights, when you go 6'7", 320 and 6'7", 280 and 6'7", whatever, you know, but you found a way to win that game. And you found a way to win the New Glarus game. And you found a way to win a Poinette game. You know, to the seniors, I've never had more respect. Dustin, I guarantee you, I look back 10 years down the road, I want you to remember that you played here because I want to see your portfolio. I know it's going to be huge because you're a winner. You're a winner. Corey, same way. You are a winner. Probably one of the best athletes ever to come out of Cuba City. Tyson, I've developed a lot of respect for you this year. A lot of respect. You know, you and I struggled a little bit early. The reason we struggled is you were competitive. And you're a lot like me. You're a lot like me. You hate to lose, you know? And Dwight, you're the Cinderella of this basketball team. Unbelievable. Adam, always respected you. You know, you give a great effort. Myers, you got to be thinking, why didn't Coach put me in sooner? Hell, I was hotter than hell today. You know what I mean? Mike, I appreciate your loyalty. Kurt, apologize for all these mistakes down the stretch with your name and everything else, your picture. And, we didn't get the right picture in there. Finally got the name correct. We got the number correct this particular time. Josh, thanks for coming out. Did I miss any other? No back. My God, you know the dedication. They told him last Saturday, we got 106 patients here. Beck couldn't go to the game. Beck had to go and change bedpans over there at the hospital. You understand? So we are going to add underclassmen when, you know, we're going to have the welcome home on Sunday. Now, gentlemen, don't be disappointed at that welcome home because you'll find out your biggest supporters are your parents, your teammates, and the coaches. Once you lose, okay, we won't have that many people at that welcome back ceremony. If we do, it'll shock the blazes out of me. But that doesn't matter. I don't care if one of you show up and I show up. Okay? I'm going to ask you to say something. I want you to get up. I'll introduce you, and I want you to say what do you remember about this basketball season. What you remember about this basketball season. That's all. To the juniors and Tyler, the sophomore, I'm going to be gone after that banquet Sunday night and for the next couple of weeks. And when I get back, I'll have meetings with you as we do. I want to thank Kais, Coach Frondorf, especially Bob, Weesey. They did a great job this year. Tonight, now, you got to tell me what you want now. Now we're on your time. Understand? Now we're on your time. We do what you want to do, not what the coaches want to do. So if you want to come back over here later this afternoon, watch some games tonight, we'll do it. If you want to go out to the cinema, watch that, we'll do it. If you just want to play cards in the room, we'll do it. It's whatever you want to do, okay? And the leaders of all year have been those seniors, so let them know what you want to do, okay? And, but once again, you did everything I've asked. I'm so proud of you. It's unbelievable. You put together. Yes, would I have loved to have 1-6-8 enforcer in the middle? I would love to have that. Understand? But I'd like to be better looking than I am too. So you can't do those things. You understand? The what-if games you never play. You play the what-if games. Now, believe me, the sun will shine tomorrow, and that's what's great about being young. You bounce back a hell of a lot faster than some of the old duffers. You bounce back. And that's great. That's great. You know? And I just think that I only have one regret. Not one regret on this season. Not one. You said if you could change something, I wouldn't change a thing, gentlemen. I wouldn't change a thing. And you say, what about if we played Grantsburg? I still would rather play Whitefish Bay. I wanted him. And as I told him in the press conference, our hats off to him. We gave him the best shot we had. And it took one good enough today. You know, he said, hey, we're going to lace them up, play them tomorrow. That would be nice. We'd do her again. Understand? So, one last time. Get up. Okay? One last time. And then we might as well go out here. You got seats and that out there. Okay? We'll go out there, and I'm sure your parents and that want to talk to you a little bit. All right?
We were definitely underdogs on the Whitefish Bay Dominican. And hey, they beat the Division I state champ. They beat the Division II state champ. Cuba City got a shot to play them, and we could give them a heck of a ball game for 2.5 quarters.
One of the best traditional basketball schools. It's a great basketball program. With my uncle's going coming here, and one uncle winning state. Kind of nice to get there and be considered one of the great teams.
That was awesome. Just be there, play there. It's great. But it's just exhilarating. Just out there on that big coach court. You got all your fans out in one section of the coach for you. It just makes you, it's just great.
Well, there were several favorite moments of the fall season. One favorite moment definitely would be Tyler Timmerman really bringing it together, looking for a shot more in the fall season. Because in the Broadhead game and in the Poinette game, Tyler really offensively delivered for us when we needed him. Andy Richards' clutch layup steal to win the New Glarus game was a great moment. And really, I think, too, the culmination of it would be against Wild Rose, the team coming together. We got off to the great start. Andy hit 6 threes in the first quarter. And from that point on, the whole team just clicked. And, you know, that was a real special moment to win a sectional championship by 31 points. I mean, that's unheard of in tournament time.
Well, just all those short games or close game playoffs, won by so little. A lot of excitement.
Confidence was pretty high. 9-1. Pretty good start.
Just the feeling after every game that we won. Just felt like,
On the bus right back from all the games. Going on the bus. Got back to 7.
I think Coach Ronder for driving the vans. He's trying to press the brakes and he pressed the gas or something, almost hit the hand in front of him.
Another thing I would probably most remember is Mr. Schronder's driving. A couple close calls. Schronder's driving. Coach Ronder. There with Ronder.
Well, I like to get around. My wife is from Madison, so I'm familiar with Madison somewhat. But, yeah.
well, Coach told us at halftime if we lose when we go back into the locker room, I think we're just not going to be any tears, no tears. And we all are in there, you know, just, I think the hardest part was just knowing that it was over. And playing with these guys all year long, and all of a sudden it's over, and it's just, it's a tough feeling, but I mean, you still got the memories, hold on to that you had all year long. Funny story about that, the girls, after they won state, they did the same thing. Huge turnout, you know, everyone's there, cheering them on. Coach told us before our game of state, he goes, well, Sunday we're having a welcome back thing, and he goes, if you win, everyone's going to be there, everyone's going to be cheering for you. And he goes, if you lose, make sure that your parents show up. And, you know, we went there was good turnout, you know, still, you know who supports you, who's there throughout the whole year.
We had a heck of a run going early, and then, you know, we kind of came down to earth, and we knew we had our limitations, but our kids really turned it around tournament time. You know, it's a year I'll never forget. I mean, I've been with Coach 10 years now, and these kids really stepped up and probably played above their abilities. And I hope they realize someday that they accomplished something that some people in Cuba City never have done.
Oh, it's pretty great. I mean, not too many people get the opportunity to play with such a great coach as Coach Bennett. To get the opportunity to play for someone who just knows this stuff, you know when you're playing for him, he's going to be giving 110%. He expects that of you. You just play that way. The aura just makes you want to play well. It's a real nice experience.